Now let's proceed to the components of an FM station's transmission system. The first piece is the limiter. The limiter sets the audio level output and audio processing of a station's audio signal. It has built in multiband compressors to make the station sound as loud, clear, and frequency responsive as possible. It takes the raw audio from the console, allows signal levels below a set value to pass, increases those that are really low, and decreases the peaks of stronger signal levels that exceed the set value to produce a consistent overall sound. Next is the studio to transmitter link, or STL. The STL sends the processed audio from the studio location to the transmitter site using a special radio frequency or digital internet link. The exciter creates the carrier frequency and combines it with the modulation signal or audio signal. The transmitter itself is just a power amplifier. It generates electric current, which is applied to the antenna via a transmission line to broadcast audio. And finally, the antenna is what converts that electric current into electromagnetic waves or radio waves that are transmitted and received by your radio receiver. Here is a diagram of the air chain or general flow of audio. Audio begins with the playback equipment like computer audio, CD audio, satellite, microphone, etc., which is passed through the console. The raw output from the board enters the limiter, is processed and refined, then sent to the transmitter site from the studio to transmitter link, in our case up to Sandia Crest, then out to the listeners. This next illustration zooms in and shows the general flow of audio at the transmission site. The processed modulation signal from the STL enters the exciter, which modulates the carrier. Then the signal passes through the transmitter, which creates and amplifies electric current, is sent to the antenna via transmission line, and ultimately radiated out to the listeners.